Winter weather is proving to be deceiving for some. Thin ice kept rescue crews on their toes late this afternoon. Two separate incidents just minutes apart. The first in University Bay, just off Picnic Point, and another near the Union Terrace. The night team's David Douglas live now with more. David.
Eric, this is one of those unfortunate stories that has a silver lining. Take an already bad situation. Two people falling through the ice here on Mendota on an extra frozen day. And about the only thing that gives you a good outcome is when a person has perseverance and someone else is there just in the nick of time to help.
Yeah, I was freaking out. Yeah, I told him I had to hurry.
On the thin ice of Lake Mendota,
the guy was screaming and he was yelling, and waving his arms.
Chris Hammond became a hero.
I just went over as close as I could and so where I knew it was safe, and I called 911 right away. And
Hammond had been out on a thicker area of ice fishing to celebrate his birthday. By the time the first police officer arrived on the scene, he'd already done more than anyone could expect of him. But he didn't stop there.
He gave me a life preserver. I went back out. I crawled to within probably 30 foot of him, and I tried to throw it to him. I was laying on my stomach.
All while across the lake, another man had fallen through the icy surface.
He couldn't remember his name to start with, what he was doing out on the ice.
Kurt Thompson was working as a cashier in the Rathskeller in Memorial Union when the man walked in on his own. They laid him down by the fire until paramedics arrived.
They had blankets around so that nobody could see, and they basically got everything that was wet off right away, wrapped him in dry, warm stuff. And
for Hammond, in a strange way, it's a good kind of birthday. A day two people beat the odds, and he was there to help.
Just tell him, just hang on, He kept saying he was so tired and tired. I'm like, dude, that's it. This is it, man. You got to be awake. You got to be here.
And we don't know the name of either gentleman, but that first man was very lucky. Chris Hammond was there to help him. He tells me, by the way, he was on the phone with 911, and he kind of lost his cool. He was worried the rescue crews weren't going to get there in time. Apparently, there was a gate that was locked. They told him they had to get the lock off. We confirmed tonight rescue crews cut the chain off to get down that road to Picnic Point to help rescue that guy earlier this afternoon.
Whatever it takes, and I'm sure that seemed like an eternity to Chris, but definitely a lesson here, David.
Oh, absolutely, Eric. First of all, don't go this alone. Madison Fire says absolutely not. Of course, you're using your own judgment if you go out there alone. Initially, they thought this man was out there with his friends, and his friends had come upon him and found him. But Chris says he didn't know the guy at all. He's just glad he was there to help at the right time. So let that be a lesson. Do not do this alone. We can't say it enough.
Indeed. David Douglas reporting live tonight. David, thank you.